The Rockets have jumped out to an 8-point lead over the Mavericks after 2 quarters. We welcome you to the Hardwood Report at the half. I'm Ryder Bullock. It's been a game of runs so far, and Houston has managed to keep Dallas at bay for much of the first half. Offensively, the Rockets are getting balanced scoring. Jabari Smith Jr. leads Houston with 13 points on efficient shooting, 5 of 9 from the field. Amen Thompson has been a key facilitator, dishing out 6 assists while taking care of the basket with 0 turnovers. Alperen Sengun is anchoring the boards with 8 rebounds, evenly split between offense and defense. For the Mavericks, Cooper Flagg is matching the Rockets, scoring with 13 points of his own, going 5 of 11 from the floor and perfect at the line. Daniel Gafford is active on the glass with 8 rebounds, but Dallas is going to need more production across the board to claw back into this game. Shooting percentages are fairly even. Dallas at 43% from the floor, Houston at 42%. Three-point shooting has favored the Rockets, who are 6 of 13, compared to Dallas's 4 of 11. Turnovers have been minimal for both teams, but Houston has only 1 miscue compared to Dallas's 4. Fast break points and points in the paint are neck and neck, with Dallas getting 34 points inside, slightly ahead of Houston's 30. Still, Houston has controlled the lead for much of the half, holding it set to 74% of the time. So far, it's been a disciplined, physical first half. The Rockets lead 59-51 at the break. But this one is far from over. Dallas will need to tighten their defense, get more constant scoring, and keep up with Houston's pace if they hope to turn this game around in the second half. Get you caught up to what's been happening in the NBA today. The Hornets win it 111-106. And this is a real result for them because they've now won 6 in a row, their longest streak in almost 10 years. That doesn't happen by accident. Brandon Miller was the best player on the floor, period. He had 26 points, hit timely shots, and when the game got tight late, he made this free throw. And that's what closers do. Now, off the bench, Colin Sexton, huge, 21 points, 5 for 5 from 3. That's efficiency. That's instant offense. And that's the difference in a 5-point game. LaMelo Ball didn't have to dominate scoring-wise, but he controlled the game. 16 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He kept them organized, didn't force it, and that matters when you're protecting a lead. Let's talk about San Antonio. They made a run. You got to give them credit. Charlotte was up 17 in the third, and the Spurs chipped away. Harrison Barnes hit back-to-back threes. Fox gets a layup off a turnover, and suddenly it's a 2-point game late. But here's the thing. They never took the lead. They had chances. They didn't capitalize. Victor Wembanyama, solid but not dominant. 16 points on 6 of 15 shooting, 8 rebounds. Charlotte defended him well, especially in the first half. 4 points at the break. That's winning basketball. Late game sequence tells you everything. Officials initially call a foul on De'Aaron Fox on a Miller 3, overturned after review. Becomes a jump ball. Wembanyama wins it easily, as he should. Then what happens? Wembanyama rushed to 3. It was a miss. Spurs did not foul immediately. 15 seconds burn off the clock. That's a mistake, plain and simple. They finally foul Miller, and he calmly knocks down both free throws. So that was the game. One more note, Con Knuppel, who had 34 the other night, was kept in check, 13 points, and Charlotte took that option away. And credit the Hornets defensively, 35 of 17, second quarter. They controlled the game early, and even when it got shaky, they didn't panic. Also worth mentioning, this game was moved up because of snow, 6 inches in Charlotte, and the Hornets handled the disruption better. That's professionalism. So bottom line, Charlotte is playing confident basketball right now. San Antonio's talented, but still learning how to close. Up next, Spurs host Orlando. Hornets get New Orleans. We'll see if the streak continues. Meanwhile, the Indiana Pacers held off the Atlanta Hawks in a back-and-forth contest, earning a 129-124 victory at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Indiana improved to 13-36 overall and 10-16 at home. Andrew Nembhard led the Pacers with 26 points and 10 assists, while Jarris Walker added 10 rebounds. Indiana shot 54% from the field and 47% from beyond the arc, dominating the glass with 52 rebounds despite committing 23 turnovers. For Atlanta, Jalen Johnson had a standout performance with 33 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists, but the Hawks fell short despite shooting 47% overall and hitting 39% of their three-pointers. Atlanta led for just 34% of the game and never built more than a 9-point advantage. The high-scoring affair featured strong offensive displays from both teams, with Indiana leveraging hot shooting and defensive rebounds to secure the win in front of 17,010 fans. The Rockets are turning up the heat early in Dallas tonight, leading the Mavericks 59-51 at the half. And much like the soaring of an 80s classic, Jabari Smith Jr. has taken flight already. Take on me. He's got 13 points, looking unstoppable. Every time he touches the ball, it's energy, high-flying, sharp, impossible to ignore. Dallas will need to regroup in the locker room, but for Houston, the music is loud, the rhythm is theirs, and Smith is clearly leading the charge. We'll take a break, third quarter, when we come back.